Hi, folks. How are you? Hopefully, you're having a great day. Um, I'm trying to get me pulled up here. Hold on. Need to see my comments. So, how many of folks have been watching like all day long and watching all the things? Hopefully, you have been. And hold on, I don't want to hear me. And so, I'm Amanda with Simply Flames and Art and the Creative Course Collab, and this is my segment on the Creative Course Collab page hop for the Fall Flair Art and Home Decor DIY Tutorials course. And so we are promoting that tonight. I am one of the artists who's part of that, and tonight we're going to do a fun little project. I think you're going to like it. I've already started a little bit, not really. I just did a little tracing on there. I'm going to cover all that up because number one, I'm not crazy about it. And number two, I said I was going to pull this a little bit closer to me before the thing. And of course I got busy and distracted and yada, yada, yada. I'm just going to grab some paints here. These are creamy acrylics from Decoupage Queen. And we're just going to have some fun. We're going to create kind of a wildish background, and so I'm not even going to worry with what I put on there. I'm just going to put some little dabs of some paint, and we're just going to have some fun here. I'm going to start with some greens up in this top, just the different greens. We're going to do like a little scaredy cat. I had started to like draw something on and I wasn't thrilled with it. And I was like, do you ever see that? I think it was like a Saturday Night Live. Just do it live. That's what kept like going through my head. I was just like, just do it live. Y'all. So when you hop on, say hi. Tell me that you're here watching. I've got a little bit of red here. We're going to have our little red and green. No, we're not. Not really. It's going to turn into like a really fall themed thing before we're done. It's going to kind of look more on the Halloween-y side. Got some orange going in there. And I'm going to pull in some pinks. And some yellows. But hey, Kelly, how are you? Yes, when you hop on, say hi. Tell me that you're here and watching. We're just having fun right now. I'm using some sponges and just some paint. Anybody can do this. Put some paint down. Our little scaredy cat's going to be black, obviously. And so we just kind of want some wild color in the background, though. I'm going to pop up into my green up in there. Be careful when you're going orange and green. If you muddle it too much, like you keep pounding too much in there, you're going to get brown. And we don't want brown. Not today. Not today. Hey, Michelle, I loved your piece. It's going to be so pretty when it's done. It's going to be so amazing. I can't wait to see it. And we're going to pop some pink up in here. I don't know about y'all, but I kind of like pink with Halloween colors. I don't know. But then again, I like pink with just about anything. So there is that. And look how cute it is up in that green. We're just going to kind of marry the two colors together here a little bit. Again, we don't want to pounce so hard that we get all one color. We want to see all of the different colors that we have used come in there. And we're just having fun. with some sponges. Do I want a little more green? Maybe a little more of this green. Hi, Diana. How are you? Good to see you. We're having fun pouncing some paint. Ooh, I got a lot right there. I don't want that much. I'm just going to pop that over there. If I need any more green paint, I can come in there and grab it. We are having fun with some sponges. We're going to do like a little scaredy cat. A little Halloween. Again, I don't want to do too much of this green down into this orange because we're going to end up getting all kind of muddled brown. And while brown is not a bad color at all, it's not what I want on this piece. I'm going to pop some pink up in there because why not? And of course, black is going to cover a lot of this because we haven't even put our scaredy cat in here yet. So we don't know what part of this background is going to show and what part of it is going to be covered up. We don't know that yet. And I can pop a little green down in here. As it starts to dry, again, you can maneuver it a little more and blend it out a little bit. But I'm kind of liking that. I'm thinking I'm liking that. Don't want to mix it. You want to stop before you start getting brown. Or at least I do in this case. We're going to give it a dry real quick. And then we're going to put our little scaredy cat in here. Tell me where you're watching from. Tell me if you have taken a Creative Course collab before. And if so, which one? We're talking about the Creative Course collab for fall course. Y'all, it's incredible. While I'm drying this, I'm going to just show you. So, we've got a sugar skull. Hold on, let me control my paper. We got a sugar skull, mixed media. That's Michelle Allen's piece, and she walks you through step-by-step painting that. Then we have Michelle Adamas in caustic art. She was just talking about that, how it's beeswax and it's a resin from a tree. Hey, Cheryl, how are you? And then we have a gourd. That's Teresa Grant's tutorial where she's showing you how to do one of the gourds or pumpkin. You can paint that on a gourd or a pumpkin. And then we have my piece. I'll show you my piece. I'm walking you through building a wooden pumpkin and then putting decoupage papers on it and paint. And then we have Lisa Boone Designs, who did this mixed media with some sunflowers. And Heather Williams, Velvet Vines and Design. Velvet and Vines Design. I always put the and in the wrong place. The floral fall tablescape. She walks you through how to create a beautiful tablescape for your table or for your mantle. It would go either place. And then a watercolor, a little cute little mushroom. Kimberly Sminky with Lolly Doodle Studios is doing that for us. You dry your hands and type a message. Oh my. And then Teresa Renee Art. This is so gorgeous, guys. This picture does not do this justice. She held it up today and it just takes your breath. She shows you how to create that piece of art for your home. And then Holly Miller shows you how to do this patina pumpkin. It's decoupaged and then it's distressed with like some patina. And so they're the 9 tutorials that are part of that course. Aren't they amazing? All right, let's get our wild scaredy cat in here. And so we got people watching from the shower. Huh? One way, it's good. It's only one way. I'm kidding. I'm going to use some black, obviously, for our cat. I also want to get just some plain black acrylic. This is creamy acrylic, and then this is like black acrylic like you would like just out of a jar. This is Pentart products. Um this is a little thinner, I think, than that. That's a little thicker, but it's creamier. I don't know how to describe it. So, but who has seen everybody today and has been watching all of the tutorials? Let me see here. I need a brush that I can draw with for a minute. Let me see. Let me grab one here. I need to lay out my things. Maybe a pencil would be good to start with, because I want to really get the little curve back, but I want the head to be the big part. And I just kind of want to have the essence of a back going in. And that's kind of where I just was like, I don't need the whole, I just want the like arch, when they arch their back, but I want a big head. And it's going to be bigger. The head is actually, this is a whimsical piece, so the head's going to be bigger, and the eyes are going to be bigger and all of that. It's not necessarily a realistic cat that we're doing. I don't want to fool you and think that. I want to tell you right up front, this is not necessarily I guess in what is it? What's the word I'm looking for? Scale. Like its head isn't necessarily going to be in scale to its body. Okay, that's what I'm trying to say. And so, and because you're gonna see what we're gonna do, and we're gonna make him a little wild. He's a wild. We're gonna have his big old ears. So if y'all know me, when I do this, I just need like put some paint on the canvas. It doesn't matter at this point. Anything is fixable. We can do anything. We just need some paint on canvas. And I just want basic, like, what is the parameters of this cat? Like, what does his head look like? That's all I'm worried about. He got a big old head. I got like a little net thing. So he's got a big head. And he's going to have some big old eyes too. Like gigantic round eyes, because he's scared. He's a scaredy cat. So I want to get them in here. Like big eyes. This is whimsical. It doesn't have to be like, we're not looking for exact. We're just looking for cute. That's all we're looking for. Yeah, it was. It was a little challenging. Unfortunately, she had some major like internet issues happening. It kept going out on her. I felt terrible for her. And so unfortunately, I'm still trying to decide on this mouth, so I'm not going to put that in right yet. We can always go back and put that in. That little thing flying around my face. Hopefully I got it. I don't know. We can always put that in at a later time. You've watched them all and loved them all. Oh, Michelle, I have loved them all too. I have been watching them all also, and I have loved them all. So we're going to give him that curved back. Put his curved back in, because he's like, you know how they get. And we're just going to let it go right on off. It doesn't matter. I'm not worried about down here, because we're going to, it doesn't really, it's not going to matter. I'm going to just kind of come down a little bit to just indicate that his body doesn't stop right there, but we're not going to worry about feet and all of that stuff. You'll see what we're going to do. Okay. All right, now that I've got that in, I can switch brushes and go to something bigger. So I'm not here until tomorrow this time painting with the little brush. So hopefully you all have had a great Sunday. I had to stop and think what day it was because my day has been off a little bit. I did have breakfast with the family, but then I didn't go to church with them. I had to run a couple errands real quick this morning, and then I've been here with the Creative Course Collab event all afternoon. And so I have to stop and think when I don't go to church on Sundays, like, what day of the week is this? It's not Saturday. Because that's what it feels like to me. We'll figure out the mouth in a minute. We can always paint over this black and make it any color that we want. Uh-oh. Please tell me. All right. I won't say it out loud, but we'll see. We'll see. Anyway, so hopefully y'all have had a good Sunday. Yeah, I was feeling bad for Carrie, unfortunately, because her pumpkin, that was gonna be so adorable. And it's such a, that it was just not working for her. It kept kicking her out, and I don't know. I'm gonna talk to her later and see if we can practice with the StreamYard a little bit. I don't know if she's new to StreamYard or if she was, just having some issues, but with her internet, it was definitely something StreamYard and internet related. Now, lots of us have StreamYard. I'm using StreamYard right now. Yeah, it was. Oh, it was, Kimberly. Yeah, you had issues getting started, but then once you were started, it was fine. You had technical issues starting out. Sometimes we're going to give it that arched back, and we're going to give some indication of legs. I had said we really weren't, but I think we do need to. We need to give something under here. So we're going to go ahead and do that. He's going to have a little neck right there. And then we're going to have some feet or something. I don't know. Something. It doesn't really matter down in this area too much. I just want to make sure that I have like that arch here is where I need to figure out like how thick is my scaredy cat. If he's like my cat yo, he is a good sized cat. I don't even know if Yo-Yo could do the yeah, I think he can, but he my cat's a big cat. He also probably has a few extra pounds. I'm not saying he doesn't, but he also is just a big body cat. I mean, he's big head, big body. He's 21 pounds. But the vet says he's not. I mean, while don't want him to necessarily gain any weight, he's not like on some he's not like alarmingly overweight. And so my vet tells me every time, because I ask him all the time, every time he goes, like, is this okay? And he's like, yeah. He's like, he's a big body, big bone cat, and he is. But he's not that big. But he's not too overweight, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. He's going to have some sort of a leg coming down here. I don't know. Something like that. We just make it up, We just make it up. And then he's going to have some leg coming down over here on this side. We just make it up. When in doubt, make it up. I'm a firm believer in that. And if you don't like it, you can always fix it. Just something like that. I didn't notice the freezing. Now maybe it did, but I did not notice the freezing at all. And so I did notice it. All right, I'm pretty happy with their cat. We're going to keep on going here. I have 45 minutes. So I'm 5:30 to 6:15. Okay. I have to stop and think about my time. And I'm going to grab a little bit of white. Actually, I need this. Well, I'm not going to put it away. I do need that. I'm going to grab a little bit of white here. Because I want to do a little bit, just a teeny bit of some shadowing and some shading, just because we want to pull out certain areas. And in order to do that, I need to actually, let me just pop out some of this onto my palette plate, because I don't want to muddy my white, and that's what I'm going to end up doing. And I'm going to paint my jar. Y'all, I'm a hot mess. So fun. Yeah. It has been a fun day. I don't know what I said that you commented that. How much you like you and be like, I don't know what I said. But I know I done said something. Again, we're just having fun with this, and we're not gonna fight over it, okay? If we get too much white in there, we're just gonna work it until it goes right in. And so I'm gonna put a little bit on his face, mainly accenting out some of the area. We're just gonna a little lighter on those cheeks that are gonna stick out. Remember, bright light brings it forward, dark pushes it back. Remember, we've talked about that before in my lives. We want to bring these cheeks out a little bit, and we want to push everything else back a little bit. So we're going to do that. Put a little bit down on his legs. We just want to give a little bit of a S of a body. Like, this body is not one-dimensional. It's two-dimensional. And we just want to kind of give that in there. And we can do it with lots of different colors. I mean, it doesn't have to be white. I could have used blue. I could have used purple. I could have used any color I wanted to do this with. It doesn't matter the color. Yeah, I'm a mess. That's right. I'm a spicy disaster is what I am. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you. Hopefully he's going to be all right. My Wonder Woman strength, put this back on. Every now and then I have this like Wonder Woman strength, I say, because then I have to use my Wonder Woman strength to get the top off. Because obviously I use my Wonder Woman strength unknowingly and tighten this cap off, the top on, and I can't get it off. All right, again, I'm just going to plop down some because I don't want to mess up. I don't want to muddy my water. My paint, I mean. My water I don't care about. All right, I'm just going to go over little parts of this that I want to push back. I'm going to make darker. So I just went back into my black. And we're just going to make it a little darker. Where I may have gotten it a little lighter than I wanted it in certain areas. That's okay. In order for those cheeks to set out, I got to make around them a little darker. But what I was saying is you could have used any color. Didn't have to be. Blue would have worked. Purple would have worked. I don't know what yet we're going to do with that mouth, but there we go. Now we're going to have some fun. I feel like he looks like he's round now, and he's got some body to him. He's got some dark spots, and he's got some lighter spots. Okay. This is going to be good enough. Yeah, he's going to have some wild eyes. Don't worry. He's going to have some wild eyes. Spook. You done named him Spook. That's funny. I guess he is a little spooky. He definitely is a little scaredy cat. He could be named Scaredy. Hey, Cheryl, how are you? I haven't seen you in a month of Sundays. How are you? Hopefully you're doing well, girlfriend. I got that extra green that, I popped over there because I accidentally put too much. I'm going to add a little yellow to that. And this is called, what is it called? Rapeseed yellow. So it's kind of like this like really bright yellow. I'm going to add a little green to that. Just a little bit of that olive green, that lighter green. And we're going to paint these big old eyes. Oh, you're moving back to South Louisiana? Wow. That's amazing. Is it a good move? I hope so. I hope it's one you're excited about. And one thing, you definitely are used to heat because, where you come from, girlfriend, you're like, it's hot. But now the humidity might not be as bad because I know the humidity down south gets pretty bad in the summertime. I can't remember what you said about the thing. Oh, it's a fantastic move. Good. I'm excited for you. Yes, Callie lives in South Louisiana. My friend Callie there. She does. She lives in so we got some big old eyes. Some big old eyes. You're used to it. I know you are. I know you are. I don't know how you're used to it, but I know you're used to it. I'm going to use a little pink. I'll put some pink up in it. But I need a brush that actually can put down some paint. We don't have time for little teeny tiny brushes. We're going to have time for that in a minute. But I got to get my whole little cat in here first. And we're not doing like super detailed because he doesn't need to be super detailed. You'll see why. Just going to put its little nose on. I'm going to dip a little bit into some water. And the reason I'm going to dip into some water is because I want this paint to get a little thin. I got to test this brush to see if this brush is going to give me what I want. No, it's not going to get thin enough for what I want because it don't want to stay together. Always test your brush. See if it's going to give you what you want before you go putting it on your piece. Especially if you want something that is like I want very thin lines here, guys, and I want the brush to work with me, and that one's not going to do what I want. So this one's barely doing what I want, just because I can't get enough water to work with me. But that's okay. We'll figure out the mouth that we want to give it in a minute. Okay, whoops. I'm throwing stuff, guys. I'm gonna have to let those eyes dry just a little bit more, but you can kind of see what I'm going to do there. All right, let's go have some fun. Let's have some fun. Using some water. We're going to put some wild hair on this cat. He's definitely a little on the spooked side. What y'all think? Hey, Heather, how are you? I'm going to grab some purple, and I'm going to grab not that color. This color. I'm going to grab, remember I said you can use the purples and the blues? I'm going to grab some of those. And we're going to use some of those. So guys, Heather, who's here in the comments, she's the one I showed the wreath, or not the wreath, the fall tablescape, the floral tablescape. And so she is the one who did I showed y'all this. I'll show you again. She did that with the fall course, the fall Flair course. And then there's the watercolor. That's Teresa Renee's piece there that has the mold. And she shows you how to blend that out. That's Holly Miller's pumpkin. That's Michelle Allen's Sugar Skull Girl that she shows you how to do. This is Michelle Adamis's encaustic art, which is just simply beautiful. This is Teresa Grant's pumpkin. I'm sorry, it can be a pumpkin, either or this is a gourd. And And then this is my piece. I'm going to show you that right here. I'll show you how to make that. And then this is Lisa Boone's mixed media. And then back to that. So it's 9 tutorials that you get in the one course. And then if you get the course, when it opens, it's a short period, but there's a bonus of 4 tutorials that are in the Halloween. And so course. And that is a wreath. Isn't that gorgeous? It's so pretty. It's like elegant and whimsical and spooky all at the same time. And then a shirt. She teaches you how to make that shirt. I ghost people all year. And then Carrie, who was on just a little earlier, she had a lot of internet issues. She walks you through creating this cute little wooden Hey Boo sign. And then I show you how to make these little tags and the pumpkin. I'll show you that too. I don't know how I went from not having a course in or tutorial in this to having 2, but it just so happened. There's a story, but we won't go in there today. I'm just putting some purple in my cat because I just want some different colors. And so when I said that purple and blue, it was just like, wait a minute. I know what I'm going to do. He's going to be pretty wild. But like we said, he's not real anyway, right? I mean, we're not trying to do a real cat. We're just having fun doing something whimsical. And when you're doing something whimsical or something that is like that, you have the artistic freedom to do whatever you want, however you want it to look. I teach local paint parties, and last night I had a paint party, and a woman we were doing flamingos, and a woman there, she did just an awesome flamingo. It's kind of like, it's very, oh crap, I meant to say the word, and I forgot the word, but anyway, not whimsical, but abstract. That's what I'm going for, is abstract. And it was really pretty though. The way she did it was really pretty. It is. It's a nice package. And the price, I mean, any one of those tutorials would almost be the cost of the whole course. I mean, like Teresa Renee's, she even said on her live today, she was live today. Go back and catch the lives. Tonight at 7, we're going to have a giveaway. You have to get in on the drawing. You have to like the Creative Course Collab Facebook page, and you have to sign up. And I'll post the thing to sign up. And then you'll be in on the drawing. And at 7 tonight, we're going to give a course away. And so some lucky winner is going to win the Fall Fab course. Fall Flair. I don't know why I said Fall Fab. Fab, y'all. I'm like, oh, not right. Not right in the head. Anyway, but my mouth runs faster than my brain can think, I think sometimes, and I say the wrong thing. But anyway, yeah, we're going to give that away tonight, and Wednesday the cart opens, and for a very short time, that will be a bonus tutorial there. If you buy the fall one, you get the other. Look how cute I want to keep this part dark down here, but I want to have a little bit, just a little bit. He is a scaredy cat, isn't he? I got a few minutes left. I'm going to finish him up. And then we'll go on to the last and final presenter tonight. I'm super excited to see what she's gonna do. It's true. I almost said who it was. I can't tell you right now because you'll be hopping over there and you'll be leaving me. And I don't want you to leave me quite yet. I want to be able to finish this guy and you see him. Okay, let's get this eye in here. Then we got a little outline and we got to decide what are we doing with the mouth. I think the mouth needs to be open just a little bit. What do y'all think? Like a little, like, what do you think? Oh, thank you, Kelly. I think just a wee little bit. Open just a wee little bit. What you think? I'm popping my brush down in paint. Yes, an open mouth. Hey, D, where you snuck in? I didn't see your comments. We're going to clean up the eye just a little bit. That's simple enough to do. And that away. Yeah, he's looking pretty skittish. We're going to clean up that nose a little bit, make that nose pop out just a little bit. And so we think a little an open mouth, like, oh, we'll see what we can do. We don't want too big. We don't want it to be too big. Although they have kind of big mouths, but still. I think that's pretty good. Oh, thank you, Teresa. He's a scaredy cat. A very whimsical little kitty cat. So we got our pen tart paints out and we're having fun with them. Well, we got 1 minute. So y'all go to Teresa Grant's. Oh, before I do that, let me make myself big. I'll finish this up. I got a few little highlights to add to it, but I want to show you real quick. Here is the, oh, it's 6:14. We got 1 minute. Here is my fall piece that is in the fall Flair. It is a wooden pumpkin. I teach you how to cut it out, put it together, and then decorate it. And then in the Halloween course, I teach you how to do a crackled pumpkin, a spooky pumpkin, and then some tags. I have that tag and these two little tags that go. It's a little set. So there we go. And so anyway, you go to Teresa Spot for all things art. I'm going to tag it in right here. She should be live right now. Hop over to her page. Be sure to get in on the, if I can get it in here, Teresa's Spot. Hold on, it's not doing it. Teresa's Spot. How come it's not giving me? Oh, I think it's like Teresa's silhouette. Ah, why is it? Can somebody tag her page for me? I don't know why it's not letting me do it. Teresa Spot. Oh, there it is. There it is. There it is. Okay. I tagged it. You can click that and you can go over there. These tags are like, I think they're 3x5. I'll measure them and I'll comment and tell you. Go see her now because she's live. Bye.